Beginner tips. Pals get increased capture chances if you hit them in the back. Combine with damaging and stunning them for best capture chances. Torches need to be lit manually by yourself or your fire pals, so don't place too many if you don't want them to run around or get stuck in odd places each night.
To revive fallen pals, put them in the pal box. It takes about 10 minutes to revive a fainted pal. Best way to level up is to repeat catch pals for the first 10 each.
You will get a ton of EXP doing this. Pals have weak spots you do more damage to if you hit them there.
Vixie can dig up useful items in the ranch such as level 1 pal spheres and arrows. Look for one early on to help you get started. Damage stat doesn't seem to be worth putting points into. Your damage will come from your weapons and your pals. Stam and carry weight will be a big help.
Torches can generate enough heat to fend off cold at night. Wood can burn down, so don't place too many important things in a wood house as it and everything in it can go south very fast. Wild eggs generally aren't worth the inventory space sadly. Even with heat it takes like a day or two to hatch, and so far nothing my friends and I have hatched have been worth the time and effort.
Hopefully they.
Huge dragon eggs.
We've had brewing for days now, we'll have better results, but who knows. Feed bags can take a lot of the tedium out of keeping pals fed.
If you hate manually feeding your pal team, build these and stock them with tons of berries or something. Pay attention to the trades and worker stats of pals and be wary of negative traits. It can make a world of difference in your production. You can build key items for your friends and they can use them even without learning the tech. So you don't all need to learn how to make dire howl saddles, for instance. The crystal fruit trees don't have a marker on the map, but the fruit regrows.
These fruits are the TMS of this game.
So be sure to mark each one you find on your map so you can revisit. The green statues can be turned in at statues of power, either ones you build or find in most church ruins, to give you a bonus to capture rate. The pal cages in bandit camp seem to hold the same pals forever until they are rescued, so if you can you might as well grab them, get the EXP for extra captures and let the cage get filled with hopefully something even better. Running out of stam while swimming will drain health and kill you.
So don't try to swim across the ocean. Most mounts share this system. Flying mounts will never sink and drown over water, however.
Just hover above the water. So they can be used for safe, albeit slow at times, exploration.
Waypoints give tech points when activated, so collect them. You can recall pals and redeploy when an enemy is winding up some attack.
I've beaten a few bosses abusing this. Ranged attacks can typically be blocked with cover. Type advantages are a thing in this game, so using fire attacks against plant pals for instance nets more damage.
The grade of pal sphere you use can have a huge impact, and the pals can get resistant to them pretty fast depending on level.
So make sure you have enough tech points to buy each new grade of sphere. If a pal fell down a long cliff or gets stuck, you can go to your pal center, pull them out of the workforce, drop them in the box, then put them back to teleport them back out. The shields aren't a shield you hold on your arm, it's literally a force field, and it helps. So don't avoid this tech.
You can sell pals for gold, useful if you are catching lots to farm EXP.
Or use the old butcher knife if you prefer their drops.
All pal related tech craftables are key items that cannot be dropped.
So don't worry about that if you die, and be careful not to nab your friend's new saddle or whatnot.
Don't take risks if you don't have a waypoint nearby, or the run back can be brutal.
Also, keeping spare mounts in your base isn't a bad idea for recovery missions.
Iron becomes a big focal point later on. So keep your eyes on new mineral deposits and plan your next base S accordingly.
Eventually stone and wood won't cut it.
Don't toss out leather. Trust me. You will find uses for it. Any pal can learn any move of any type currently.
I'm not sure if this diminishes its effectiveness though. This also includes humans, but they are so buggy I've yet to see mine use the abilities.
Humans can be captured, it's a low chance, and you will need to wound them a bit, which is tricky because a lot have very little health.
It's mostly buggy and a meme, but you can talk to tamed humans as normal, and traders can be traded with, so you can have tamed traders in your pal box town at all times.